2024, what a year it was. Sometimes it feels like the days are long, but the years are short as we move into 2025. Join me as we take an overview of the local real estate market from this past year. Let's go. Hello friends, it's Bill Warrell, your Bradenton and Sarasota Realtor. As I mentioned, the years continue to fly by, and this year marks my 10th in Florida. Before we dig into the data, I want to take a moment for two things. One, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, as I intend to pump out more videos this coming year and want you to be notified of them. Two, a big all-around thank you to those who stay with me. We've managed to help some pretty awesome families and friends this year as they transitioned from one home to another. The messages, phone calls, comments, questions, and views from people all over the place inquiring about real estate and working with me have really made a difference in my life. Thank you. Looks like there were 7,510 single-family homes sold this past year in Manatee County. This is down just 16 homes from the previous year. You can see what I refer to as the COVID surge in 2020 and 2021. Low rates, COVID, working from home, and politics really drove a sharp increase of home buying in the Sunshine State. You can then see the subsequent slowdown as rates started to increase and the supply chain issues that slowed things down. Sarasota saw its third straight year of declining sales with 7,528 single-family homes being sold in 2024. Without speculation, I can see in the data that it may have to do with home prices. As I've mentioned in previous updates, buyers can get more home for their money in Manatee County than they can in Sarasota. Maybe this is what led to their decrease. The next one shows some interesting information. It's the percentage of homes purchased with cash this past year. The Manatee County chart follows the ups and downs of the number of homes sold. In 2021 and 2022, we saw the largest increases, and in 2024, 25.74% of homes purchased were purchased with cash. From my experiences, it's not just due to people hoarding cash. It's mostly from people selling homes up north, many in New Jersey and New York where prices are much higher, and buying down here where prices are much lower. In Sarasota, 35.35% of people bought their home in cash. I'm drawing two conclusions from this data that may be of some importance for those looking to buy homes in the coming year. One, individuals buying with cash have more negotiation power when it comes to putting in offers on a home. Buyers who are competing need to know how to respond to that. And two, this still means that 65 to 75% of buyers are getting mortgages to buy their home. With so many home buying programs out there, it's important to know the basics of how a mortgage works, how the pre-approval process works, and how to get or keep your credit score as high as possible. The average price per square foot has made some increases over the years and plateaued a bit in the past, too. During the past year, the average price per square foot in Manatee County has been $304. Sarasota has also skyrocketed, with the average being $356. You can really see the 2020 COVID surge, which pushed the price even higher. I went a little further back on this one to give a really strong picture of what home prices have done in Manatee County. The median price for a single-family home in 2010 was $175,000, and now you'd be lucky to find a detached garage for that amount. Prices topped out at $525,000 in 2022, and have since leveled out or come down just slightly. This past year, we've averaged $500,000. Sarasota County follows suit, where you could have purchased a single-family home for about $132,000 back in 2010. The average flew to a height of $515,000 in the past 14 years, with last year's average being $505,000. Mortgage rates have seen better days, but it looks like those days are over for a while. The average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage was 6.72% in 2024. Analysts are predicting that number to come down slightly to hover around the 6% mark for the coming year. Now, I don't consider myself to be a fear-mongering, sky is falling type, but there are some major obstacles when it comes to buying homes in the coming year. We see home prices falling slightly, rates coming down slightly, and inventory continuing to increase, but the major hurdle right now seems to be the rising cost of homeowners insurance. Between the very real hurricanes, a slew of fraudulent claims, and the powerful insurance lobbying groups making a home in Florida, there doesn't seem to be any help on the horizon when it comes to the insurance increases many are seeing. So while we haven't seen large swings in decreasing home prices or mortgage rates, the good news is that the rapid increases have seemed to slow down and level off. Now, if the information here hasn't put you to sleep, it may very well impact your home buying or home selling goals in the coming year. If you have questions about how this information may influence or impact your decisions in the coming year, give me a call or a text at 941-677-8798, and thanks for watching.